survival. Let's see if we survive for some time. Alright, this is an easy one. Checkmate in one. Okay, this is also rook e1 mate. Same thing, rook b8 mate. Rook takes rook. What is this? Can somebody say? What's the answer for this? Can I just take? Oh, why it is so tough? I think the difficulty is simple, right? I think I can take it. Oh no, these are the tough ones. Yeah, I think he's on a b6 square, and if I start pushing my g pawn, it will queen with a check. Okay. Difficulty 404 rating. That bishop on d7 is free, and it's coming up with a check. And king goes back to e8. I can give check with the knight again, and then I can even protect my knight if need. Yeah. Okay, this is the classic one. I think you take the pawn on f2, and then king goes inside. And you check on f1, rook takes checkmate. Let's see. It's checkmate in one, guys. Can you find it? Checkmate in one. I think it's easy peasy. Queen h2, right? Good. All right, first of all, the rook on g3 is free. Do I take it or give check? The difficulty is 593 rating. Bishop on g3 is free. Go for the material. Yeah, I think so. Oh no! What did I miss there? Oh no! Oh no! Let's checkmate in one here. Difficulty 622. I missed something, guys. Let's do puzzle rush here. I already am down. Can I do pawn c4? Checkmate. All right. Let's see. So we need to give check with our queen. We can go to two places, queen a7 or queen c7. a7 is bishop takes, so yeah, we need to always think about checks, captures and threats. So give the check first, take the queen. Alright, now same thing. I think we can take the pawn on f7 and then take on g6, right? Okay, this is the classic one. There is a fork, skewer, rook takes c3, rook takes c3, bishop e5, in the material. Okay, king e2. Yeah, we can take his queen with our queen. I don't see it. I don't see it. But he will give check. Can use our minor piece, knight d4. Take the queen. Alright, let me pause. What's the answer here? Difficulty is 948 only. Can I give check with the rook? Rook on b8. Always think about all the moves that are possible. So bishop not possible. We have a bigger piece on the board, which is the rook, strongest piece. Any pawn pushes. I think rook b8 is one of the option, and knight d4. Knight d4 is the fork. Alright. King is in the middle. Checks, capture, threat. Bishop b2 check is one of the option. What else? What else? This is a tricky one. Oh no, it's a simple pawn push. Never underestimate the pawns. Pawn push c3 mate. This is one more checkmate, queen b7. Alright, what is this? Look at his bishop on b7. He's eyeing my h1 rook. What can I do here? White to move. Oh. One of my pieces is free to give check. I can give check with two pieces here. One is my queen on d1. What's the another piece? What is the another piece? It's bishop. Alright, let's pause this for a moment. Sorry. I was out. Let's start the stream again. Okay, what can we do here? Black to move. Black to move. Difficulty is 11:10. Black to move. Black to move. We should not hurry when we are playing. Black to move. Do check. Rook f3 check.
आज लाईट नाही ना 5 वाजता येणार आहे.
अच्छा. Rook f3 check. I can give rook f3 check. What else? Oh no. Rook f3, if he comes to g4, then queen check. If he goes to h4, yeah, I think this should work. Let's see. Let's see, guys. What can we do? What can we do here? Yeah, if I give check, his rook is pinned. If I give check with my rook and then play queen h5, that's good enough. Right? What can we play here? We can take the rook, but it is not free. It's not free, guys. It's not free. Yeah, we can just take queen f2, queen g2, checkmate. All right. Let's see who can answer it. Yeah, we can give check with our rook. Can we play rook g7? He has to take it with... Oh, what if he goes back? We can give check with the queen. Yeah, rook g7 and then queen g6 checkmate. Not checkmate, we have to go to queen g7. Okay, I think. Whoa, 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 this one is tough one. This one is difficulty 1329. What can we play here? What can we play here? Yeah, my pawn is protected, so I can take the rook with the queen. And my rook on f8 can take it back. Is there a rolling checkmate here? Is there a rolling checkmate? Look how those rooks are next to each other in two different files. Oh, but what if I give check with b3? If he queen, oh, there is no queen. Check on b3 with the rook. He goes king f2. What else is there? His pawn is also waiting for promotion. Check, king here, check, king here. This is the top one. Check, king here, check, king here, check. King has two squares, check. Oh, what is the solution here? Not able to find the solution. What is the solution of this puzzle? Difficulty is just 1394. I don't know what to do. Yeah, if he goes back, I think I have this check. I have this check with the rook. Rook g3 check. If he goes to g1, I have rook g3 check. If he goes to, yeah, that is important check here. That's what I was missing. Okay. Now I can take the pawn with the rook. He has to take back with the pawn, and I can checkmate on g7. Oh, I didn't see this one. I think I can check him directly on h8. He has to take the rook. Now this is elementary. All right, let's do the puzzles. Whoa, whoa. I'm just telling you how 2000 level, ELO level players think, which I feel I am 2000. So what can we do here? Is there a check? There is no check. We're attacking his bishop, not bishop, the knight on e5 three times with our knight, bishop and queen. He has two support. That means we can take it. But the problem is our knight is pinned on f3. So I think we will have to start with taking with the bishop. Our bishop on g3 can take it on e5, right? I think that seems reasonable. Now we cannot take it with the knight again. We need to take it with the queen. That's how we win a piece. Then we might lose a piece again. So we need to support the piece with the pawn. Support with the pawn or the knight. We can support our knight in two ways, pawn or knight. Let's go pawn. All right, well, let's see this. Oh no, what is this? Black to move. We are black? Oh, we are black. This is unfair. Look, white has so many pieces on the board. But maybe we can checkmate his king. The only way to start is with the check, always. With these many pieces on the board, if we miss it, we don't have a chance for survival. Check. Can push the pawn, make the queen. Make the queen and what? Oh yeah, we can take his queen with our bishop. Bishop e3, we can play bishop e3. Then pick up his queen. Right? Then it will be two pawns and bishop versus queen. Can we under promote by like with the rook? No. There is no under promotion. Can we give check with the bishop to keep the king from running away? I don't think we can. So we will have to go this, play this, play this. Okay, now we can pick up a piece because his knight is pinned. Always look out for the pins against the king. Any other pin is kind of fine. At times we will lose some piece or here and there, but okay, we need to take. There is no option. All right, now we can take the pawn. Check. Only one check is possible in this position. Queen c7. His queen is unguarded. There are possibilities of picking up the queen. We have to start with the check. Maybe we can checkmate the king just with knight and queen. Knight and queen are the best friends when it comes to checkmating a king. If I give a check on d6 with knight, he only has one square. Now the last thing. You might think this is easy peasy on queen f7 checkmate, but no, that square is protected. So queen d8. All right, 29. Difficulty 1678. What can we do here? We have three minor pieces. He has three. Two rooks, two rooks. Can we win material? Or can we checkmate? Let's think. Can we trap his queen? Can we give any fork? I think we can trap his queen in this position. He will try to chase our queen as well by taking on c6 with his bishop, right? But his queen is kind of trapped. No space for the queen to go back. Our knight is pinned on c6. One move always comes to mind to exchange the pieces or go towards the king is queen g4. Can exchange queens. But we can go for something more here. Bishop f6 hits the queen. He goes queen h4, we again. No. That's not working. Okay, we go bishop g4. Oh no, there must be something different here. I'm not finding anything here. Must be trapping the queen. There's no other stuff here. Can we trap his bishop? No. Bishop on b5, you can just take. The line should be forcing line. Alright. So we started out well. Go here. Yeah, because if he goes back on h3, we can come with the bishop. Well done. Good job. Only one watching? That's fine, we'll start with this. We have a black bishop, a black square bishop. There is a 4 right now on e4, but his pawn is protecting that square. There is a check on b5 with the knight. But will that be enough? Won't be enough. But it is enough. Check with the knight. King goes back. King has only one square. d7. Check with the rook. King has two squares. d8 and e8. d8 is covered with the bishop. e8. We can give the check again with our knight. Then king goes to f8. And it's a checkmate. Wow. We also have a back rank issue, but still, it's the best one here. It's crazy. Checkmate. Now it's easy. Now it's easy. Okay. Okay. Check. Check and pick up the rook. Check with the rook. Play knight g5 and give a fork. Alright. We are almost getting mated. Almost. His next move will be queen g2 and we are go to. So white to move, we are white. We can give check from two places. Queen g7, queen e3. Queen e3, queen g7. Yeah, we have to go queen g7. Queen e3, he has so many things to block the check. Queen g7 is kind of forcing. $18.60. All right. Look at our queen and the king. They are just roaming in the garden. Let's see who can solve this, guys. Anybody from the east or west? Let's see. We have two more chances. With 3 chances we get for this survival puzzle. Okay. What can we do here? Check. There is one check that we can give with the knight. Knight d4 is one of the check. Then, oh yeah, if he goes to f1, then we have 3 pieces to checkmate his king, and 4th one is the pawn, which is not required. Maybe we have to start with the check. King has 3 squares actually. Start with the check at least, because otherwise he is taking our pawn on d5 with the queen. We have to start with the check. Now if we check with now I don't know. There is only one check in this position, which is queen h3. And then he has to take the bishop. And then what is the next check? Oh no, what's the next check? What can we do here? Can somebody help me? What is here to help me? Check. And then queen f3 check. Yeah. Okay. His knight is pinned. Our knight is attacked. Hmm. 1920. Yeah, there is fork. I knew there was some fork somewhere. The fork is on e7, right? Because we have a knight and we can check his queen. We can check his king with a knight on e7. That was the only square. That is how I figured this out. Always look out for the forks. Now. We can take his rook. And then he'll take back with his rook. We can give check first. This one seems little tough. Yeah. I think we are taking his rook on g7 at the end of this line because we have check. Okay, what is this? We can go to we can go to queen g6 and do that elementary checkmate, but then our bishop is on b1. It can be blocked by a pawn. Pawn can be pushed to f5, but then we have our knight. So it was easy. Is there a way to pick up the queen here? Because or checkmate the king. We have to start with the check, and then the pawn comes with a big check. Oh no, I thought it's checkmate. I forgot the square on. King can go to f3 here. Oh no, that's tough. And there are three checks: rook h4, or pawn to h5, pawn to f5. Choose pawn to f5. He goes back. He goes back in both the cases. Check. Oh, now I got it. His queen is undefended, first of all, and our bishop can be useful when we give check on f2 with the rook. King has to go to e3, and then there'll be a discovered check. There'll be a discovered check here to pick up the queen. Okay, now first check is taking the knight. As eg check. I think we have to start with that. Or queen b4 is another check. That does feel so loose. Might not be easy, guys. It's 21:48. Go to queen g5. Go to queen g5. Queen takes knight. We have to take the knight, there is no option. Now is the question. The $1 billion question. How do we follow it up? I think we can bring the king forward. No? We can sacrifice our little pawn, because there are no checks anymore. We have to say 1 second. Whoa. I think we have bishop, right? So and some of the squares are also kind of yeah. One second. Now can I play queen a5 check? Because if he blocks, or if he goes to b3, king b3, we have bishop e6. Always think about the squares. We have a white square bishop, so his king will try not to go to white squares. Oh, they just, instead of running, they give us this one. All right. There is a check, only one check in this position. Rook h8. Check. This one is tough. I think this one is tough. This one is tough. Can we go bishop c4? We can push the pawn. Pawn g6. Our bishop is attacked twice. Need to save it. We move the bishop. Push the pawn. Push the pawn, he can take the bishop. Okay. Yeah, can I just play rook h1 instead of saving the bishop? You can checkmate the king. Now that was the move I was thinking. Bishop, how bishop can line up? With the knight. Now the move is bishop f, bishop c4, c4, bishop c4. You can pick up the knight, but he can save the knight with c6. So we need to block his escape square of the king, which is f7. Block it with the pawn. Okay, puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. We can pick up his rook because his king is kind of stuck. That was easy. Definitely not 2200 puzzle. Now let's see. We can take the pawn on f7. That's always the weak target. But then we don't have a follow-up with the queen. Queen can go to h5. This is the real puzzle. This is the real puzzle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's simple. We get this a lot of times, guys. We should keep an eye on this. The knight is pinned. The problem he did was black kept pushing the pawns instead of real development. Like, see the pawns of black, h6, unnecessary. We give check. We have to play all the forcing lines. Give check. Alright guys, I think we have to complete this somehow. What is this? Take the bishop and go? What? Take the bishop. Oh. 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 Look at his bishop is pinned. Actually, 1 second. He can go. No. It's checkmate for him. Now what? Now what? That's typical position in what we get in the games. A rook is attacked. It is defended by the queen. Is it as simple as taking it with the pawn and winning up the rook? I don't think so. It is not that simple. His knight is attacked, his rook is attacked. Then what's the problem with us? We can take the knight or the rook. So it must be a tough puzzle. What's the problem in taking the knight or his rook? Yeah, I don't even know, man. This is crazy. Play it from here to here. Yeah. Taking his rook might be little difficult. I'm hungry, guys. I need to go to wrap up this stream. But we came too far today.